we're in a time of 40 days of prayer and fasting, and my observation is that our hearts are being tenderized. I think there's a greater flow of communication between leaders in the community, between pastors and other pastors. There's less, I see, during this time I've just found in talking with people, less about me and more about us. That's pretty good. And when I say me, each person, not talking so much about themselves, but being concerned for other pastors, for other churches, for the overall health of the church in this region. We've been experiencing greater connectedness with government leaders. And we're so blessed to have government leaders, many of them, that love the Lord, and so have biblical values that they're working from. And in it, they too are learning to communicate within their own sphere, but also the cities around them. And we got to experience that last week on the National Day of Prayer when we had a mayor's breakfast here with 4 cities represented in that breakfast, or lunch, I should say. And then in the business community, and more businessmen coming forth with their testimony and sharing their values and how they run their business. And I'm anticipating, Chris, that this is just the beginning. We're seeing these things, but that it's not at the end of 40 days. Well, that was that, but it's just the beginning. So, as I see it, we're tilling the ground, for and preparing the ground. It might be fertile, so that it can produce a crop as for the kingdom of God, and the fruits of righteousness that are manifested not just in a few people in church, but are manifested in the community, in the area of the business community, in the area of governmental leaders, in the area of educational leaders. And so that there's actually a testimony that's being built in this area of East County of San Diego, and I believe is going to spread to the region, so that this region really has a testimony of the kingdom of God in these, especially 4 dynamic areas of culture.